So the first Descendant just got its next big maintenance-free hotfix this morning. Hotfix 1.0.7 across all platforms, and it's already brought in some great new fixes to the game. Additionally, we got teased with the new Descendant that's coming soon. Stick around to the end of the video for that one. In the meantime, which features or changes are you hoping get addressed in the next update or hotfix? Let me know in the comments down below, and while you're down there, be sure and hit that like button for all the Catgirls in the world, and so that we can get this video out to more viewers. So, jumping right into it, we've got those awesome patch details. If you do not select abort or continue during an interim review in special operations, abort will be selected automatically. Lowered the difficulty of mechanics in the hard intercept battle Frostwalker. Destroying frenzied parts will now generate 2 embers. Increase the maximum threshold of the frenzy gauge, reducing the number of times of the Colossus becoming frenzied. When using slug shots to frenzied Colossus, its leg movements will be reduced, making it easier to aim at its weak points. Characters will no longer receive damage when they are in a hazardous area once the Void Intercept battle ends, and I think that we have definitely been expecting this one. This is a change that we've wanted since the beginning of the game. When Molten Fortress is defeated, the lava on the ground is now removed immediately. When Swamp Walker is defeated, the disease status effect is now removed immediately. The restart function of Void Intercept battles, special operations, and infiltration operations is now separated into 2 types. Start with the current squad and restart mission. The time available for start with the current squad is also increased to 60 seconds. And we've got a director's comment. The restart function has been separated to restart mission and start with current squad. Start with current squad lets you begin the match with the squad you joined your last intercept battle or infiltration operation. If you want to quickly begin a new match without others, you can select restart mission. There's no time limit for selecting restart mission, so you can restart the mission at your leisure as you collect and open amorphous materials. The display animation for amorphous materials when using a reconstructing device has been simplified, letting you quickly check the materials. And now we have Field. In the Echo Swamp Derelict Covert, Void Fragment, toxic monsters will now spawn faster. The HP of monsters in Void Fusion Reactors has been reduced, and they will now drop more ammo and recovery orbs when you defeat them. We identified an issue where the requirements for the Battle Pass Week 6 challenge, "Wouldn't it hurt more if my rifle fired harder?" were not met retroactively. We changed the requirements to enhance rifling reinforcement to level 3. Reduce the difficulty of weekly challenges for Battle Pass Week 7 and 8. Also increase the amount of reward XP and supply coins. Director's comment. And yeah, I think we can all agree that the Battle Pass just leaves a lot to be desired, especially the challenges. Those things are just massively grindy. So here's the director's comment. As week 6 of the preseason ends soon, we noticed that the completion rate of Battle Supply Shop was lower than expected. That's because it's too grindy, my guy. This was due to the fact that the season of challenges required everyone to do a lot of grinding. To remedy this, the dev team has come up with 2 changes. First, we lower the difficulty of weekly challenges for week 7 and 8, which are planned to begin on August 15th, also increasing the rewards. The amount of supply coins that you can earn from completing all week 7 and 8 challenges will be increased, and you will get to receive rewards from the Battle Supply Shop that you couldn't receive before. You'll be able to enjoy more Battle Supply Shop rewards by completing weekly challenges during the remaining period. Second, we're currently in the process of adjusting the difficulty of Season 1 challenges based on our experience with the preseason. Compared to the preseason, you will be able to complete challenges more naturally as you farm items, reducing the burden of additional grinding. We're also in the process of increasing the value of rewards you can get from the battle passes. And I think that that is something that we've all agreed needs to happen. We need more valuable items. We want to know that when we get the battle pass, that we're actually getting our money's worth, not just items that we can just naturally, easily farm. So yeah, I'm really glad that they're taking a look under the hood of the battle pass. So we've got some UI and UX changes. When selecting all additional options in hard infiltration operations, all the options remain selected even if you change the additional options. Grappling hook disabled and jump disabled from the list of additional options that can be selected, and hard infiltration options has been removed. You can now check the tooltip of amorphous material icons in the change selectable reward screen in hard infiltration operations. Thank you. A very small thing, but it was kind of frustrating. Director's comment. As your characters become stronger, more and more people have been choosing additional options over 200% in hard infiltration operations. However, if you choose additional options, as you cannot begin matchmaking, it becomes difficult as you have to gather party members on chat and communities instead. Therefore, we're currently trying to improve our matchmaking system so that you can easily play together, even if when you select additional options. Specifically, additional options will be changed to presets, and you'll be able to gather a party depending on the percentage of presets you choose. Furthermore, to increase the matchmaking pool, we're planning to allow everyone to enter an infiltration operation together, no matter which amorphous material they choose. We're also planning to change the mission in hard infiltration operations from occupation to extermination. We hope you enjoy co-op more easily and experience fast and exciting combat and farming. These changes for hard infiltration operations will be applied in Season 1. Tooltips for equipment now show up faster. Equipment option tiers are now displayed on the icons. Set effects of external components are now displayed on the icons. Here's another director's comment that shows some of the changes. It says, as you can see from the screenshot above, the option tiers of firearms, reactors, and external components are now displayed on the icon. This improvement was made so that when you farm reactors and external components that have great options, you can easily identify what the items are worth in the inventory. While not included in Hotfix 1.0.7, we are preparing additional quality of life features that can help you farm more easily. For instance, you'll be able to assign different symbols to the attached items. The junk filter will also let you filter items more specific options as junk. The dev team is at hard work to make your farming experience easier. In the module acquisition info, you can now check whether a module can be acquired via combining. The modules that can only be acquired via combining are Hardline Suppression, Shot Focus, and Shield Collector. In the consumables menu of the library, you can now see the amount of consumables you currently have. When receiving all lost and found items, if there is not enough inventory space, you can now only receive items in according to the remaining space, which is great. Thank you. When the unique abilities of an ultimate weapon permanently change the weapon's default performance, you can now check the changes on the basic info screen. Descendant. Fix the amount of recovery displayed on the skill tooltip for Eugen so that it matches the improvements made to his recovery amount in Hotfix 1.0.6. By overhauling the formula of Eugen's recovery skill, the amount of recovery has been slightly increased for skill level 4. You can now gain weapon proficiency when you defeat an enemy with a unique weapon. Ergo, Luna's Stage Presence. You can now acquire Luna's Noise Surge modification module in the Hard Intercept Battle Executioner. Finally, thank you for not hard gating that any longer. I think I speak for everyone when I say that even casual players who haven't achieved the ultimate end should have a shot at getting some of these items. I know, hot take, and I'm expecting some pushback for that one, but I don't like the idea of hard gating or difficulty gating equipment and items. Director's comment, try using Luna and her Noise Surge to increase weapon proficiency. Defeat enemies with the sound of music and fall for her charm. Miscellaneous console improvements. They've improved AMD frame generations for PS5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. I may have to jump on the PS5 and see how frame generation is working and see what the graphic fidelity looks like. Change the name of support droid to support drone. That's kind of a weird change, but you know what? I think it sounds better as support drone. There's also been a bunch of bug fixes made to the game, and if you want to read about those, you can. I will put a link in the description so that you can peruse that at your leisure. This hotfix is coming in big, and it feels more like a regular update than a behind-the-scenes quick fix, which is kind of what I've come to expect from most normal hot fixes. We usually get them when issues in a game arise and the devs have to, come in and quickly squash some bugs. There are still several issues that I don't see being addressed, one of which is the now notorious 59-minute double freeze that happens, which has had the community absolutely stumped. And because of no word or acknowledgement from the dev team, I think a lot of us are beginning to grow suspicious that it may in fact be tied to the game's anti-cheat software, and that the devs just don't want to admit to it, because that would require, poking around with a system that prevents cheating. How well it does, I don't know. And that's all speculation. If we could just get some word from the devs on this, we could get a little acknowledgement that this is a problem. Even if they just said, we're looking into it, that would be something. Whatever the case, I'm curious to know your take on these fixes and improvements. And now we are at the big one, the new Descendant tease that is coming in season 1. The caption reads, "The new Descendant is armed with cold fury and ready to strike. What do you think is her greatest strategy?" Seems pretty obvious that we are getting another Descendant with chill attributes, and that means more fun taking on Pyromaniac. I'm curious to know what you think. Who do you think this is? Have we seen them before? I know that recently there was some speculation about a couple of new possible Descendants that may be coming in the future. I'm curious to know if you think this may be one of them. Put your thoughts in the comments and let me know. Overall, guys, I would say I'm pretty happy with the fixes and the changes, and I definitely look forward to more. But in the meantime, let's toss the questions over to you. What are your thoughts on Hotfix 1.0.7? And most importantly, what much needed changes are you hoping for in the future? Let me know by heading to the comments, and let's get some conversation going. That's it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure and leave a like. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more First Descendant content, as well as the occasional live stream. You can find me over on my Discord, and if you want to help support the channel directly, you can become a member of the Patreon and buy me a coffee. Links to all of that are in the linkity-link place down below. As always, have an amazing day, everyone. Keep being awesome, and I will see you all in Albion.